listen to your show every single day.
Breakfast Club?
God damn it, the Breakfast Club.
Put that ass up on the Breakfast Club.
Made it! You can't say Breakfast Club without the Breakfast Club.
You're like this rare air.
You got platforms and partners all over the place because your demand is so high. People want to be in business with the Breakfast Club.
I don't think white people know how popular you guys are.
DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God.
Yeah, you guys really are like the hip-hop early morning, late night talk show.
Y'all know what y'all talking about.
Good morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Hump day.
Good morning.
Good morning. Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. How you feeling? How you feeling, Jess?
I'm okay.
Still big and pregnant. Okay, 10 more days. 10 more days, though.
Yes. Yep.
10 more days till that little baby pop out and shout.
Yeah, man. Then I can pop out again.
Then you can pop out again.
Girl.
No, you're going to be able to pop out for a while.
First things first, okay? Worry about pushing that baby out, delivering a nice, healthy baby onto this planet.
No, you're right. I just mean, like, then I'll be myself.
No, because then you got to bond with the baby. You'll be home with the baby.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and you're a new mother again.
Yes,
okay?
right.
I know.
So you don't even know what yourself is going to be because you're going to change. You're going to evolve.
Okay.
Yes.
She said, okay, whatever. Look, just get this baby out. So at least I can get back to something. Yeah. All right. Well, what's up with you, Shala?
I am blessed, black, and highly favored, man. What's happening? We here on this fine hump day. Mm-hmm. Okay. What did we do yesterday?
We missed you yesterday.
I didn't miss y'all.
Yeah, we did.
We missed you yesterday.
Damn. All right, well, never mind.
Damn, right? You just want to take that back? No, somebody said, I love you. And they don't say, I love you back. You just want to take it back?
Now I was in L.A. for the day for work. I had to go to L.A. for the day.
Okay.
For
That's
work.
what's up.
Yes.
Somebody had called up here for you, man. They had a crazy experience at the Bill Maher show. They said you told him to go there because that's your man's. And
he got thrown out.
He got thrown out. He was racially discriminated against, him and his family. He was the only black family there.
He said only went because you told him to.
I told him to go to Bill Maher show?
So that was your homie, yeah?
Why would I tell him to go to Bill Maher show?
He ain't say that you told him to
show
go.
Not a club. It's not a club or a
Right,
restaurant. Why would I tell him to go to Bill Maher show? That doesn't make no sense.
He said Charlamagne said go to the show. He went to the show. He said he was thrown out, and now he wanted a book.
That don't even make no sense. Why would I tell somebody to go to the Bill Maher show?
Everything is right except for he said you told him to go.
What did he say? What did he say exactly?
He just said that him and his family got there, and then they were sitting there. It was really, really dark in the room, so you can see if anybody pull their phone out, and there's no phones supposed to be out. So this security guard, or this lady, had walked up to him. She was big. He said everybody was like fat too, fat and white.
He did say,
and he said this lady
back.
had came up and was like, "Sir, we can't have that here. The next time I see your phone, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna throw you out." So he was like, I don't even have my phone out, but he already figured out what it was. He was like, you know what? I know what this is. I know what this look like. We not gonna do this. I'm gonna sit here and watch the show.
But I thought he said that he had his phone up.
He didn't have his phone out. He said he did not have his phone out.
Yeah, that's what they said to him. They accused him of having his phone out.
Oh, okay.
And they came back and said, we told you not to. Yeah, we told you not to put your phone out, and threw him out.
And threw him out. Him and his family.
I don't have anything to do with that, sir. Okay.
So because he said that was your guy. He said he wants a book now. That's what he wanted. Right?
I don't understand what I have to do with any of this story.
I don't know, but he blamed it on you.
I really
He
don't.
blamed it on you, yo, and he want a book, yo, in 5 minutes. He said 5 minutes.
He did say 5 minutes. He said a book and a hat. He said a hat too.
I sent him a Black Effect hat and a new copy of my book. My copy of my book, Get On to That Line.
You don't want no hat.
You just said you wanted a hat.
Yo, Envy is so funny, yo.
He said he wanted a hat. He said
I
he
need
wanted
my
a
5 minutes.
And he said he wanted 5 minutes.
Man. I don't know what y'all talking about.
5 minutes was a little kinky. But anyway, let's get the show cracking.
Yeah, start the show. I don't even know what the hell y'all speaking about anymore.
We got front page news coming up. Morgan Wood will be joining us. And it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, y'all. Happy Wednesday. So, yeah, let's get into it. In case you missed it, Vice President Kamala Harris was on the campaign trail yesterday where she held a rally in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, speaking to the crowd, she said the momentum in the presidential race is shifting and that Trump won't debate her despite him and his running mate, J.D. Vance, having a lot to say. Let's hear more from VP Harris's rally in Atlanta.
Because as the saying goes,
if you've got something to say, Donald Trump, on the other hand, has been talking a big game about securing our border, but he does not walk the walk. As president, I will bring back the border security bill that Donald Trump killed, and I will sign it into law and show Donald Trump what real leadership looks like.
Hey, I know everybody was, watching the Megan Thee Stallion performance and everything else, but I would encourage people to go watch the full 20-minute speech that Vice President Harris gave in Atlanta yesterday. I thought it was great. For everybody who wants to know, what her agenda is, she laid it out pretty plain yesterday.
Yeah. And shout out to the Hotties for Harris. Megan Thee Stallion has banded some Texans, Hotties for Harris. And that's the whole thing too. So as you heard in the audio, Vice President Harris went on to call out Trump on immigration and noted his criminal convictions, adding that she's been dealing with people like him for her entire career. Now, according to reports, Harris will campaign in 6 battleground states next week with her running mate, who she is expected to announce by August 7th. Now, of course, in the running is Arizona Senator Mark Kelly, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, and Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg. They are those.
Yeah, what I'm starting to see in front of the camera is the Vice President Kamala Harris that so many of us know behind the camera, so it's a pleasure to see. And, when she was giving her speech yesterday, she was talking about how she wants to bring the middle class back, how she feels everybody should have the opportunity to start a small business, own a home, how she wants to secure the border. Go watch the 20-minute speech if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I thought the 20-minute speech was great. I think it's, like you said, I think we're starting to finally see who Kamala Harris really is, and I love it.
I will say that, some of the things that you mentioned, she's kind of been doing.
Been talking about. That's right.
Yeah. Well, no, she's been doing as far as small businesses and stuff like that.
She has.
I won't get too much into that. In other news, former President Donald Trump is calling on the Jewish community to vote for him. And he recently called into a conservative radio show, Sid and Friends in the Morning, hosted by Sid Rosenberg, and criticized VP Harris and also came for her husband, second gentleman, Doug Emhoff. Let's hear how that conversation went.
She dislikes Jewish people and Israel more than Biden did. If you are Jewish, regardless of Israel, if you're Jewish, if you vote for a Democrat, you're a fool, an absolute fool.
And they tell me that this Harris's husband, Doug Emhoff, Mr. President, is Jewish. He's Jewish like Bernie Sanders is Jewish. Are you kidding me? He's a crappy Jew. Yeah. He's a horrible Jew.
Yeah, you can, as you heard in the audio, you can hear the radio host referring to Doug Emhoff as a crappy Jew, and also former President Trump agreeing to that notion. Now, this comes as the conservative director, or the director of the conservative initiative known as Project 2025 is stepping down. This created the roadmap for the next Republican president to use their first 180 days in office. Now, Democrats have made it a campaign issue, repeatedly linking Project 2025 to former President Trump. Heritage Foundation. I mean, those are Trump's former people. But meanwhile, Trump has tried to distance himself from Project 2025. His campaign recently issued a statement saying reports of Project 2025's demise would greatly be welcomed, or would be greatly welcomed, rather. We'll see what happens with Project 2025. And X has suspended the account of White Dudes for Harris on its platform. The suspension came on Monday night after a group held a fundraising video call in support of Vice President Kamala Harris that attracted almost 200,000 people, mostly white men. One of the account managers shared a screenshot showing the White Dudes for Harris account was suspended for violating X rules due to user report. Now, the post goes on to say...
What were the rules? What did they violate?
They don't know for real, but the bottom line is you do know that X is owned by Elon Musk. So the post went on to say that we scared Elon Musk and Donald Trump Jr. so much tonight, they suspended our account and won't let us back in. Wow. Now, again, Musk owns X and announced his endorsement of former President Trump earlier this month. Now, that's really ironic because the reason why Musk got involved in Twitter X to begin with is because he didn't want things censored on these social media platforms. So for that group to then be quote unquote suspended or have their account suspended is rather ironic.
They raised a lot of money too, right? Like over $4 million?
Yes, they did. Yeah. I was going to say all of these calls are doing a big one for VP Harris. So yeah, it's good to see. I believe Lance Bass from NSYNC led the charge on that one.
Can't get no whiter than that. Can't find a whiter dude than that.
Jesus.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Morgan. That's Front Page News. We'll see you next hour.
Absolutely. I've got more.
All right. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Again, 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. It's a new day. This is your time to get it off your chest.
Wake up!
Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Henry, what's up, Henry?
What's going on, man? Top of the morning.
Now, Henry, you were the
Peace,
guy
Henry.
yesterday that said Charlamagne told you to go to the Bill Maher show. You wanted 5 minutes.
Boy,
of hat in the
stop
book.
lying. Why lie? Why would I tell you go to Bill Maher show?
He ain't say that.
Nah. You didn't say that. You co-signed Bill Maher.
How did
That's
I
the only
co-sign
reason
Bill
why
Maher?
I
Did I
feel
watch it
that.
every week?
Nah, bro. You've been on the show, have you not?
A few times. I like Bill
All
Maher
right,
show.
so that's co-signing. I love you regardless, bro. Not all white people for us. But I can't say it's his fault, though. I say the people there. When we walked in, it looked like an old people home, and it looked like a bunch of 40-year-old people who watch wrestling and eat ding-dongs all night. You know what I'm saying?
So what happened, though?
Bad news. Yo, we pulled in, I want to say probably like 5 minutes late. You know how colored people do.
No, I don't.
We got to be fashionable. Sure, bro. You lucky you was here today on time. But anyway.
Hey, yo.
Real rap. But nah, so we sat down. We had our drinks. We had food. Like, literally sat down for 5-10 minutes. I'm really starting to get into what he's saying. Some young white lady comes up to me, whispers to me, "Sir, if we tell you one more time to put your phones away, we're going to have to escort you out." I thoroughly thought we had phones out. I got 2 young girls with me. I looked over. They were legit like, nah, no phones. I didn't see any phones. My peripheral's good. It's dark. You know how it is. Yo, I told her, listen, miss, we're not doing this today. We're going to watch this show and have a great time. We deserve to be here too, pretty much. Yo, she went to the strong black man in the cut. He came back to me, was like, "Sir, come with me." We were standing in the aisle conversating. I'm damn near begging this man to, like, leave me alone. Let me watch this show. This was all predetermined. He looked down at his watch, pressed his earpiece, and was like, "Yeah, this is escalating." So I saw what it was before I got really ratchet and went to jail. I just got escorted out by letting normal vet. I did have my Black Effect hat on. You know what I'm saying? That was a big thing for me. I was on rep. So I don't need a hat, although I'd like to.
You had your Black Effect hat on already.
Yeah.
I had the Black Effect. I was repping, bro. I'm like, this Charlamagne's man. I'm coming in. And I'm not blaming it on you because it wasn't even Bill's fault. It was
How is this my fault, man?
That was your man.
Like,
that's
if
your
you
man.
said Stephen Colbert, I'd be like, that's my man.
Yo.
Stephen Colbert's my guy,
Yo.
right? But Bill Maher,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't have that relationship with Bill Maher. I go on his show. I like doing his show. I watch his show. I don't have a relationship with Bill Maher.
So yesterday you said you wanted 5 minutes, a hat, and a book.
Well,
Say a hat.
5 minutes. 5 minutes would be a conversation. You know, let me meet you, shake your hand, give you a hug. You're a real big brother. It's 2013.
I appreciate that, brother. Eddie, send him a book. Eddie, Get Honest or Die Lying. My new book is out right now. We're
You
going to send you a
said that
book.
already, allegedly.
Well, see, that's my producers. They be lying. Just like Bill Maher producers kicked you out. You know what I mean? And I get the blame for that. I told my producers to send the book. Eddie, send the book. I'm going to sign it for you, and I'm going to mail it out today. I'm going to make sure it goes out today.
Low key, the hat got him put out.
Yeah, the hat got put out. Black Effect.
Get out of here.
When was this? When did you say this happened?
This is Saturday in Wallingford, Connecticut at Oak
Oh, you was
Hill
at a comedy
Theater.
show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was at the TV show.
No, he was at
okay,
a
okay.
comedy
Because I was
show.
about to say he didn't do the show last week. Oh, all right. Okay, that ain't even got nothing to do with Bill's producers. Then that's just the venue. That happens though.
Yeah.
People kick you out of comedy shows. Kevin Hart kicked Envy out of a comedy show before.
But I really had the
know,
phone.
he said it yesterday.
I'm glad he told us that. I'm glad Envy already told us that.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that is crazy.
But I have.
I love y'all.
Hold on, don't hang up. Don't hang up.
Yeah, hold on, so we can get you the book. Hold on.
Get it off your chest. 800-5.
You know he had his phone out, right?
He said it twice. He said
I don't believe him. Him or somebody in his family had their phone out. They didn't just walk up to that man for no reason. There ain't no racial profiling. Like I ain't gonna. I'm not.
You wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
Wasn't there,
But what you trying to say?
wasn't
Black
there.
people be having their phone out?
Nah, I ain't got nothing to do with black people. I just believe that he had his phone out. Like we know how they do at comedy shows.
Well, I believe Henry. 800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Wake it up.
This is your time to get it off your chest.
Keep calling.
800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
This is Melanie.
Hey, Melanie, good morning.
Good morning. Am I on?
You said Melanie, right?
Yes, Melanie.
Oh, okay. Because my ears heard Mebony, and I was like, I ain't never heard that before.
Nope, Melanie. Mel. You can say Mel.
What's
Listen,
up, Mel?
let me tell you what's bothering me.
What's bothering you?
So my son recently graduated from University of Miami, class of 2024.
Hey, congrats.
And I'm sitting here, I was thinking, like, damn, when you look at the cost of living, the cost of education, the cost of food, like, I feel sorry for this next generation of kids, that's coming out. My husband and I, we're established. We have our affairs in order. But when you look at the average college student just graduating, you really have no choice but to come back home.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. University of Miami costs, what, $60,000-$70,000 a year? If a student got to get loans for that?
A little bit more than that now.
Or $80,000 a year, especially if he stays on campus. Now, that's what? $80,000 a year, $160, that's $320 by the time they graduate. Where they gonna live? How they gonna pay that note and get a job and pay for an apartment and pay for a car and pay for food? They're gonna be living with you for the next 10 years.
Yeah, if not longer. But the good thing is, I say let's keep these babies at home as long as we can and let them go out there and live their life and really figure it out. Because I mean, going out on your own when you first graduate, or just when you turn 18. It's almost impossible.
Yeah, that's why we have to bring the middle class back. I don't want to support any politician who isn't talking about ways to put extra money in people's pockets, man.
Yes,
Straight up.
Absolutely.
It's all about upward mobility and safety for me. It ain't that hard out here. If you're a politician, that's what you should be talking about. Upward mobility and safety. How to put extra money in people's pockets and keep people safe.
That's all I want to hear right there.
That's it.
Well, congratulations for getting one out of college.
All right, 1 down, 2 to go.
One down, 2 to go.
Just being Melanie on Instagram.
What is it?
Just being Melanie.
Just
I'm
being
a hot
Melanie.
Mess.
All right.
Yeah, just being Melanie. Just go look at it and give me a like.
Girl, you worried about the wrong things now.
Right, so I'm a mess, but follow me and tell me how much of a mess I am.
Thank you, Melanie. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now, we got Jess with the Mess coming up. What we talking about?
Ray J and Dr. Umar exchanged some words about Suki.
Okay.
Boy, I would love to be in that group chat. Ray J and Dr. Umar and Sukiana.
Yes.
I wouldn't participate every day in the group chat, but I would pop every 2 days I check in to see what the hell they was talking about. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Well, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shifter.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
All right, so Ray J and Dr. Umar exchanged words over Sukiana. So earlier this week, y'all know I reported Dr. Umar and Sukiana, they linked up, over the weekend in Miami.
Yep.
At one of the speaking engagements that that Dr. Umar had. And the video showed them being a little touchy and feely with each other. Like, they was real cute, like a little married couple. They were both dressed great. I love it. Fans reacted with a lot of them saying that they were here for the relationship, including myself, between Sukiana and Dr. Umar. Well, Ray J slid in Dr. Umar's DMs, right, to let him know he is not one of those supporters. And Dr. Umar shared the short and straight exchange between them to his Instagram, and he had DM'd him, and he said, Ray J said, Suki is my girl, stand down, fam. Right? So Dr. Umar said, good brother, I don't take orders from men. You do you, and I'm gonna do me. With that being said, we can leave it right there, bro. Dr. Umar, he ain't add no additional thoughts, but it seems like he really might be checking for Suki. And the caption to that post of that DM, it was just his speaking schedule. So
you know why Dr. Umar is the funniest man on the planet? Because he doesn't try to be funny, and Ray J is clearly being sarcastic in that message. He's clearly joking, and Dr. Umar straight militant with it. I don't take orders from men, especially a man who made a snow bunny and her family famous.
Oh my
Yes, he did.
God!
He said that part for real.
He did not say that.
Oh, thank you, Jess. He said that.
No, I made
no.
But if he did, that'd be good. That seems like something.
I can hear Dr. Umar
yes,
right now.
Absolutely.
Dr. Umar be like, Ray J exposed his penis for the whole planet. It was his anatomy that made Kim K and her family billionaires, and he has not reaped the benefits of any of it. Ray J, my brother, unknowingly helped to build the new KKK. That's Kim, Courtney, and Chloe. Our Kylie, Kendall, and Chris. Either way, it's the KKK. And when we have brothers, we have Brandy's brother to thank for that. And I don't want to be that.
I don't want to be down.
That's right. And then Ray J wouldn't be able to say a damn thing.
He'd say something.
No, but I'm saying it wouldn't hold up. Because it's like, what do you say after that? Even as Ray J, what do you say
Just
after
let it go.
that?
Just let it go.
Right. Because they ain't got the same amount of success as the KKK.
The KKK.
So he would be mad, y'all. But yeah, but obviously Ray J is trolling or whatever. But I ain't never see Dr. Umar play no games like that anyway.
Never.
Like, he don't really ever seem like he play.
Never.
He be dead serious. That's why he's so funny. Remember that live, yo? He was on live and he was speaking. He was telling, he was like, our queens, we needed something. And then he read a comment. He said, I need you to pop that booty. I'm sorry, brother. We don't do that here.
Pop that booty. Dude told Dr. Umar, pop that booty.
Pop that
Ain't no
booty.
popping booties over here. We don't pop booties over here.
You are blocked. He said,
You're
brother,
blocked.
sorry. We don't do that over here.
Drop on the clues bomb for Dr. Umar, man.
Yes.
Lord
He
have
is
mercy.
hilarious.
Good morning, Dr. Umar, and all his
Yeah.
disciples.
Okay, so Offset and alleged ex spotted at casino. So last night, a blog shared a video of Offset alongside a woman people claim to be his ex. Her name is Pretty Reds. This immediately led to people online saying that he was cheating. We know his past and all of that type of stuff. Offset, he hopped on IG Live to give a brief response to people accusing him of stepping out on his wife. And this is what he said. It's rather short.
Shorty? Hey, about Shorty.
Just play it again because it was so short.
He said more than that, didn't he?
What he said?
Shorty? Hey, about Shorty.
That sounds like a hook. That sounds like a new hook he writing.
I swear.
Shorty, hey about Shorty. Shorty,
No,
hey about
he
Shorty.
said- no.
Shorty?
No.
Hey, about Shorty.
Huh?
In the video, he said,
Oh, Shorty ain't my Shorty.
Ain't my
Oh,
shorty.
got you. Oh, that's
Yeah.
still a hook. Shorty ain't my Shorty. Shorty ain't my Shorty.
Hey,
Shorty?
ain't my Shorty.
Hey, about Shorty.
Oh, he was smoking too.
Yeah, you could tell it was an inhale. Yeah, but that's a nice little hook though, Shaw. Shorty ain't my shorty.
That's all
Hey,
set. Shorty ain't my shorty.
Mama,
Shorty.
shorty ain't my shorty. Hey, that's it. That's it. That's it
That
right
could be
there.
it. That's it. Summer anthem. Let's go.
He also hopped in the neighborhood talks comments to double down. He said people really need to do their research. I'm at a public place gambling at a casino with a married 8-month pregnant woman. What the F I look like being outside publicly cheating? Yo, niggas be setting themselves up so bad. I'm sorry, y'all probably don't find that funny.
Oh, after Offset said?
Yeah, he said what? I got an 8-month pregnant wife home. Like, what I look like out here publicly cheating? The same way you looked before you was out here publicly cheating. But they said, suck my D, man. So, I mean, he's really upset about it. That people just straight jump to that conclusion.
That's the first time they acknowledged Cardi's pregnant? Or they already did that before?
That's the first time.
I think that's the first time.
Actually,
Okay.
that's the first time that he publicly acknowledged it. I mean, we all figured it out. But yeah, first time he's ever acknowledged it. In December, Cardi B went on an emotional rant on IG Live saying that Offset was doing her dirty after so many years and all that. So I think he's just been trying to spend this time getting back in good graces and all that. She's pregnant now, and the couple seem to be on good terms. With rumors of Cardi B being pregnant.
That does suck though, because you're a public figure. If you're in a public place and somebody just walks up to you and they want a picture, or they just say what's up, and you spend some time just saying what's up, it can easily be misconstrued.
Yep.
And if you got to pass, you got to clear it up immediately because they're going to be on your ass.
That's right.
Yeah. So Shorty ain't my shorty.
Hey, Shorty ain't my shorty. Hey, Shorty ain't my shorty. Hey, Shorty ain't my shorty.
Hey, about Shorty.
Gotta speed it up a little bit. Speed it up a little bit. You got your fire hook Offset. Shorty ain't my shorty. Hey, Shorty ain't my shorty.
She
Hey,
ain't.
Shorty ain't my shorty.
She not.
Hey, Shorty ain't my shorty.
And that's Jess with the mess, y'all.
All right. Now, when we come back, we got front page news with Morgan, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get back in some front page news. What's up, Morgan?
What up, though? So there are some new developments.
Hey,
yo. Morgan, you ain't from Detroit. We're not going to let that slide, Morgan. You're not from Detroit, and nobody in here is from Detroit. Why would you just say what up, though, like that?
Oh, no, man. Let me bring it back to DC, young. What's good, y'all? I don't know. What's poppin', young? What's good, Mo?
There you go.
You talk about. Okay. So there are new developments in the case of Sonia Massey, a black woman who was fatally shot at the hands of former Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson in Illinois. Now, newly released audio recordings show Grayson was reprimanded at another agency before this incident. In 2022 review, Sean Grayson was asked about a traffic stop and pursuit in Logan County. The chief deputy told Grayson in the report, in which Grayson said he thought he was on a different street than he put down, included multiple policy violations and could amount to official misconduct. Recordings show the chief deputy telling Grayson, if we can't trust you, or if we can't trust what you say and what you see, we can't have you in our uniform. Now, the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office, or Sheriff Jack Campbell, he is asking for forgiveness following this incident. During a Department of Justice community listening session, Campbell said his department failed Sonia Massey, and they also heard comments from members of the community as well. Let's hear that audio.
That's all she did. That's all she did was call for help. And I'm going to say something right now that I've never said in my career before, that we failed. We did not do our jobs.
I don't understand how you hire a volcano and don't expect for it to erupt.
Yeah, so of course Massey was shot and killed on July 6th by that deputy, former deputy, who remains in custody after being charged with murder. Now, many speakers at that gathering called for Campbell's resignation, but he refuses to step down, saying he won't abandon the sheriff's office at this most critical moment.
Yeah, it's very hard to give someone forgiveness when a life is lost, like somebody is dead. Like, you can't just say, my bad. You can't just say, I'm sorry. Can you please forgive me? Like, you can't just bring that woman back. It's almost insulting for him to ask that. And who is he asking for forgiveness? Her family? Like, who? The public? Who is he asking for forgiveness? This is the sheriff, not to be confused with the sheriff deputy who actually did the deed. Yeah.
The sheriff is asking, and I believe it's just the family, the community. That's who he was speaking to at that listening session. Which brings me also to my next point, switching gears. Lawmakers are clashing with the acting director of the Secret Service over the security failures that led to the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. Homeland Security Committee Chairman Senator Gary Peters opened the meeting with comments, and Missouri Senator Josh Hawley pressed acting director Ronald Rowe to fire officials involved in securing the Pennsylvania rally where Trump was shot. Tensions boiled over during that congressional hearing. Let's hear more from that hearing.
By all accounts, this was an inexcusable security and planning failure. And we need to get all of the facts about what happened that day and how we can ensure an attack like this is never allowed to happen again.
I will not rush to judgment, that people will be held accountable, and I will do so with integrity and not rush to judgment and put people unfairly persecuted.
Unfairly persecuted?
Unfairly,
we got people who are dead.
I mean, that whole thing was it was laughable. And when I said that the day after, when we came back to work, people was like, oh, no, they still got him. No, that's not the point. They looked unorganized. They didn't look like an elite team. I mean, even to the point where when the president got back up, his head was exposed and he could have got shot again. I mean, it was just nasty. It was disgusting, and everybody needs to be fired. I'm even looking at one of the agents. She looked so confused. She was putting her gun in her holster, and she was taking her gun out the holster, then the gun was out the holster, and she didn't know what to do. It was unorganized and horrible for our elite Secret Service that's supposed to be protecting one of the most important people in our country. It looked horrible.
Well, the most important person.
That's one of the most.
The Secret Service is asking for forgiveness. They really want Donald Trump's ear to forgive them. I wonder if Trump can sue. I wonder if he can sue. I would think he would be able to sue, right?
Well, you can sue anybody for anything. I'm sure you can.
I mean, because they definitely failed him. But I was having a conversation with a security person, and they've worked with the Secret Service before, and they were telling me how horrible the Secret Service is. They was like, the Secret Service is not really good. And he was like, if you think about it historically, this is the third shooting. JFK got killed. Ronald Reagan got shot. Donald Trump got shot. He was like, they're really not good.
No.
Like he said, the Secret Service, if you've ever worked with them, them, they're not good. Basically.
It seems
That's
like
what
they
he
got lax. They got really relaxed and just let things happen. Like the fact that the guy had a drone over the thing, and
But they don't ever expect anything is going to actually happen.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay,
and it's clear whenever something does happen.
Oops.
Presidents get hit.
You got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. But the acting Secret Service Director, Ronald Rowe, he did add that the agency has rolled out new procedures to prevent future security lapses, including the use of drones and vetting processes for security plans. Now, you talked about elite teams. Let's talk about our elite team, Team USA, women's gymnastics team, back on top of the world. They won gold yesterday for the first time since 2016. Simone Biles sealed the win with her floor routine, and she was relieved after finishing her vault routine. U.S. gymnast Suni Lee also shared comments saying they came determined to win gold. Let's hear more from Biles and Lee.
After I finished vault, I was relieved. I was like, whew, because at least no flashbacks or anything. I did feel a lot of relief, and as soon as I landed vault, I was like, oh yeah, we're going to do this.
Oh my gosh, this one it's so different. I mean, I feel like we had so much more fun this time, clearly. We were nervous we weren't going to be able to hear our floor music and all of that, but we really just embraced the moment and had fun with it. We all knew what the job was once we got in here, so it was not much, but we all had it in the back of our minds.
No, I mean,
yeah,
I seen
I
that.
love that performance yesterday. Shout out to also Jordan Childs and Jade Carey. They did good, and it's another baby girl. She the youngest one, but it was good to see Simone Biles, Jordan, and Suni not really like they tackled what they don't really do. You can tell that bar is not really like their strong suit, but they still stuck their landings.
Yep.
But floor, they did their thing.
Did you notice, Jess, that it seemed like on a lot of the other teams, I watch the Olympics every year, but it seemed like I seen a lot more mess-ups this year from other squads.
Yeah.
People falling and falling on their face and falling out of bounds. I seen a lot more of that this year for some reason.
And a poor baby girl for Brazil, she busted over top her eyebrow twice, and she fell. Yeah. One of our girls fell too, but that was during the warm-up. So she was like, oh, right, yeah, I'm going to kill this. And they killed it.
Yep, sure did.
Yes, they did. This is the fourth gold medal for U.S. women, with the other three coming in at 96, 2012, and 2016. And for Biles on an individual level, she is now breaking records. This is her 8th career medal overall. She said, don't worry about my edges, okay? I'm winning golds. And also in other Olympic events, the men's are set to... their final is set for today. Also, U.S. men's basketball team will be back on the hardwood today to face South Sudan for the top spot in Group C through 2 games. This is the first time the two countries have ever played in the Olympics. So make sure you download the free iHeartRadio app featuring hourly updates and highlights all throughout the 2024 Paris Olympic Games.
Simone really said, don't worry about my edges? People was worried about her edges?
Yeah, they were talking about her hands.
Listen, when I tell you, we are the dumbest country ever. Like, I'm telling you, we do you know where she at right now? What she just did for us?
She's the most decorated gymnast out there. The most decorated gymnast.
That's just hate. You know, and they say...
And we worrying about her hair?
Yeah, needless criticism. Needless criticism stems from jealousy and envy. That's just hate.
Yeah, it was
That's
hate.
all.
Yeah, she definitely snatched the edges when it came down to that routine, so...
Like, what?
You win gold. Yeah, look at her edges, though. Shut your poor ass up.
I'm not worried about my edges being slicked back. I'm here to win gold, so yeah.
That she did.
Don't play with her, okay?
All right. Well, thank you, Morgan.
Thank you. That's your front page news. I'm Morgan Wood. Be sure you check me out at Morgan Media and on, of course, the Black Information Network on socials at Black Information Network and BINnews.com.
All right. Now, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Salute to the brothers from the Facts and Law Podcast. The people from the Facts and Law Podcast, I should say. Yesterday, they were trending because of what a woman said on the podcast. Let's listen.
I'm not dating a man that does not come from a 2-parent household. I don't care what race you are.
You came from a 2-parent household?
No, but I'm going to explain to you why. There's a big difference with the man who was raised with his mother and father versus a man who was just raised with his mother. And I had the pleasure of marrying a guy who was raised by his mom, and I dated seriously a guy who was raised by both parents. It's a big difference. And coming from a household where I was raised by my mom, as a grown woman, I'm telling you, it's a difference.
But she just said she's not going to date nobody who's not from a two-parent household, but she didn't even come from a two-parent household.
Just as dumb as she wanted to be. Like, what? Excuse me?
I don't understand the logic.
Baby?
And that's why that was a good question the person asked her, like, do you come from a two-parent household? As soon as she say no, ain't nothing else to talk about.
Well, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Do you agree there's a difference between dating someone that comes from a two-parent household versus someone who doesn't? Do you see the difference? Would you prefer somebody that comes from a two-parent household?
I don't understand the logic. Maybe I'm not thinking too deep into it, but it don't seem like it would make much of a difference. If you raised right, you raised right. If you raised wrong, you raised wrong. You could be raised wrong in a two-parent household. You could be raised right in a one-parent household. But what's the difference?
They do say.
And why are we listening to somebody who was raised in a one-parent household telling us that she only date people that's raised in a two-parent household? Well, it don't even make no sense.
Well, they do say that sometimes. What you say, Jeff?
I don't know, because too many people got podcasts. But go ahead with you.
I was gonna say no, because they do say sometimes if a mom raises a son, sometimes the son is very a mama's boy and
What's
very
wrong with
sensitive
that?
or some things. That's what people say. I don't know, and sometimes they say if a father is not in a woman's life, sometimes a woman is needy. That's what people have said when they date women like that.
I ain't never heard that. I've heard that if the father ain't around, a woman can be a hoe. I don't know about no need.
I've heard all of these situations, every single one, because it depends on the family. Like, it depends on how you was raised. Like you said, if you raised wrong, you raised wrong. If you raised right, you raised right. It don't matter. Like, you can come from a screwed up two-parent household.
I just don't want to hear nothing from no person that ain't. If you can't have you can't want what you don't have.
Well,
I would never date somebody not from a two-parent household. Do you have a two-parent household? No. What are we talking to you for?
Let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Let's discuss. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we seen something that was trending online yesterday. This is from the Facts and Law podcast. They had a young lady on there, and she was talking about dating, and this is what she said.
I'm not dating a man that does not come from a two-parent household. I don't care what race you are.
You came from a two-parent household?
No, but I'm going to explain to you why. There's a big difference with the man who was raised with his mother and father versus a man who was just raised with his mother. And I had the pleasure of marrying a guy who was raised by his mom, and I dated seriously a guy who was raised by both parents. It's a big difference. And coming from a household where I was raised by my mom, as a grown woman, I'm telling you, it's a difference.
So we're asking 800-585-1051. Do you agree there's a difference between dating someone that comes from a two-parent household versus someone that doesn't come from a two-family household, or two-parent household, I should say? We'll start with you, Jess. What do you think?
I just think it depends on the situation. I've dated, men who... I have never dated a man who... and that's not by choice, like, who's come from a two-parent household. I haven't. I've been in 3 relationships where all the moms were deceased. You know what I'm saying? And it shows greatly in the men.
Do they have mommy issues?
It shows differently. Like Rome was the first one. Mommy issues to this day, And it also goes off of how he treats women. Then it was another dude, you know what I'm saying? Wayne don't have his mother neither. That shows greatly in him as well. He just don't have the same issues that Rome got. Then the dude I took on the show, the guy before that I dated, Chris, he lost his mother too, and it shows that he didn't know how to give affection. It shows in different ways, you know what I'm saying? So that was the first question I asked Chris on a date. Where your mother? You know what I'm saying? I need to know. And it definitely shows. Now, he didn't have his mother and his father, but his mother and grandparents raised him. You know what I'm saying? So it is a difference, but you don't go picking and choosing like, do you come from a two-parent household? Because listen, you can be effed up and come from a two-parent household.
Correct.
Because it was an unhealthy balance. Your mom was doing something to your dad, or your dad was mistreating your mom, or something like that. So you can't just say, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to get, and it's going to be a great relationship because this person comes from a two-parent.
But it has to be something lacking, right? If you don't have two parents in the household or you're not raised by both of your parents, it has to be something lacking, right? Regardless, if your mom is not in your life, there has to be some emotional, some sensitive side that is lacking. And if your father's not in your life, there has to be something there as well, right? Has to be.
And very much that's true. But like say if you got two parents, say if you have two parents, right, and one of them don't know how to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you still lacking. Like it just depends on how you parent, how you come up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Number one, I don't know why we're listening to that young woman, because she didn't come from a 2-parent household herself. Okay. And I would think that it's more so about the relationship that you have with your parents as opposed to just coming from a 2-parent household. You've been saying that, just like you can have both parents, and those two parents could be effed up. They might not have instilled anything good in you. Or to another point you made, Jess, the 2-parent household may have been dysfunctional.
Correct.
You might have saw those parents arguing all the time, fighting all the time. So it doesn't matter if you come from a 2-parent household. It matters if the person that's raising you is instilling good things in you. That's it.
I don't think she was coming from a place of how you're raised. I think she was coming from a place of what you're possibly missing by not having both parents raising you. And maybe, because I do feel like if you don't have both parents in your life, you have to be missing something. Something has to be a lack of if both your parents are not in your life.
Maybe not.
Well, we have Vivian on the line. Vivian, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, what's your opinion, Vivian?
Good morning.
Good morning. My opinion. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Jess and Charlamagne.
Good morning.
My opinion is the young lady Megan has been saying, a man raised by a father and a mother may have seen a woman being treated well by a man on a daily basis, whereas a man just raised by his mother did not see how to treat a woman on a daily basis. Not about being raised right or wrong. It's seeing a woman being treated well on a daily basis.
But don't you think that's a generalization? Because it could be the flip side. You could grow up in a 2-parent household where you saw the daddy treating the mother bad or the mother treating the dad bad.
Thank you, Vivian. That's true too.
Absolutely. But I'm just saying, from her perspective, maybe what she was saying. I don't know what was in her mind, but when I heard her speak, that's what because that's what I grew up with.
A 2-parent household?
My dad treated my mom well.
Well, let me ask you a question, Vivian. Should we be listening to that young woman, being that she didn't come from a 2-parent household herself?
You know what? I think the fact that she did not come from a 2-parent household lets her know what she wants. She knows what she wants.
That's true, too.
Because of what she has an experience.
But that's my point.
What's that? Thank you, Vivian.
What she's pointing out and others saying they lack because they didn't come from a 2-parent household. How come that don't apply to you, young lady?
Well, I mean, maybe that's what it is. Maybe she sees what she's missing and doesn't want to date somebody that does not have the same things that she lost out on. You know what I mean?
Nah, she said she was very confident. She said, no, I was raised by a single mother, and basically she turned out great. But a man who was just raised by his father, she don't want that no more.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You have to have, she was saying her mother did great with her. You know what I'm saying? That was how she positioned it.
Until you talk to the men that date her and they be like, oh, hell no. She's all
I never dated her. Hello, Kim.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, Kim, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts is I don't find anything wrong with it. I feel like it's always a problem when women say we want to do better. If this young lady has experience dating somebody from a 2-parent household, why are we not living by that mantra? You know better, you do better. From experience, dating anybody, man or woman, coming from a single-parent household, it's a hassle. It's a hassle dating me, and I came from a single-parent household.
Yeah, just a mama or just a daddy? Which one?
Just a mother. And my mama was a piece of work. I don't stand a chance in a relationship. All I heard all my life is I can't cause to be the boss. I'm good looking because I'm from Brooklyn. All kind of stuff.
You got a man now?
No.
Are you looking for? Are you? Do you have that? Do you have?
I'm looking for a man, but ain't nobody gonna deal with this. And my mother was an alcoholic. I don't even drink.
See,
I love people that know they stuff. She said, "Ain't nobody gonna deal with this."
See,
I wish I got a bunch of homegirls. I wish would look in the mirror and say the same thing.
But you
ain't nobody gonna deal with this.
But you see what she said.
I know one up here right now.
Who?
Nothing. I'm sorry. Damn, I got a little too carried away.
I see. 800-585-1051. We were talking from the Facts and Law podcast. A young lady was on there yesterday and said she would never date a man that came from a single parent household? This is what she had to say.
I'm not dating a man that does not come from a 2-parent household. I don't care what race you are.
You came from a 2-parent household?
No, but I'm going to explain to you why. There's a big difference with the man who was raised with his mother and father versus a man who was just raised with his mother. And I had the pleasure of marrying a guy who was raised by his mom, and I dated seriously a guy who was raised by both parents. It's a big difference. And coming from a household where I was raised by my mom, as a grown woman, I'm telling you, it's a difference.
So we're asking, what's your thoughts? It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
If y'all talking about it, you know we talking about it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, we're talking about this woman that was on the Facts of Law podcast. She said she would never date a person that came from a single parent household. And we're taking your calls, 800-585-1051. Now, Jess, you said it doesn't matter.
No, it just depends. It doesn't matter. And we can't necessarily say, well, that's better, or those relationships where a man came from a 2-parent household are more successful. Like, any household can be toxic. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, any household. Like, look, let's just take, like, let's be honest.
Right.
The Jackson 5. Look at their mom and look at their dad. You know what I'm saying? 2-parent household. Joe wouldn't even let his kids call him dad. He was beating them and doing everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot going on there. Then that's less. And then, see, I think when people feel like, when they think of 2-parent household, they think of one, like the Huxtables.
The Cosby Show.
You know what I'm saying? The Cosby Show. Like, they think of that. But no, you have so many different types of 2-parent
variations.
Households. You don't know.
Yeah, she should have worded it better. She should have said, I'm not dating anybody who didn't see a healthy relationship growing up. You know what I mean? Like, that's what she should have said.
But you know, even with that, you know, some people who don't see a healthy relationship go the complete opposite. You know, some people that didn't have a dad in their life want to make sure they're in their kid's life even more because they knew what that feeling was. So that could be wrong too.
I think this whole conversation we having is exactly why you shouldn't generalize.
Right.
And that's what she did. She generalized. Like, there's no one way to do any of this.
Right. Nicole, take us off Bluetooth for speaker, please.
Can you hear me now?
Perfect. What's your thoughts, Mama?
I just want to say good morning, everyone. Also, I feel like a family background is just important in general. Not whether you come from a single mother or a single father or a 2-parent. I grew up in a 2-parent household, but I feel like the way you see your parents portray love in general is just going to be how you portray love. So I think just the family dynamic in general is important.
That's right.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, who's this?
Andrea,
good morning. What's your thoughts?
I agree with the comment.
What comment?
The comment about coming from a 2-parent household.
Oh, what the lady said? Why do you agree?
Yes, I agree. I come from a 2-parent household. To me, it's structured better, especially when, you know, the dad's involved. Discipline is better. So I completely agree.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mama. Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's Tom.
What's your comments? What do you think, brother?
Hey, foremost, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How y'all feeling?
Blessed, black, and highly favored, sir.
Hey, likewise, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I totally cold-heartedly disagree with the young lady. Like Charlamagne the Guy said, everything he stated was true. I can say I came from a both-parent household, but then I know it's called manipulation. But at the same time, when a man grow up, regardless, and life happens, he decides how to take care of a woman, and he knows how to take care of a woman based off of maturity. So how can she say that? And then she sounds like a person, and I'm sorry to have to say sound because I haven't seen her and not going to see her, but she didn't even come from a 2-parent household. So how can she be relatable to that scenario? Right. And then she meets another guy that happened to be opposite of the first guy. But here's the deal. Who to say he didn't lie to her and he just understands the mission? Maturity happens. You start understanding the mission, how to take care of a woman, how to keep them secure, and make sure they stay fed, guide them as a king. And then after that, it's successful. So what she's saying is she just happened to meet somebody else that was better than the other. Word. But then how does she relate that? And how can she put that on a scale if she never met both parents? It could just be hearsay.
That's real.
Thank you, brother. Well, I'm going to the stream. You know we do go live, so I'm going to read some of the people on the live. Like, shout out to Miss _Candy4. She says there are a lot of two-parent households with verbal abuse, physical abuse, and infidelity. Anyone can make changes in their lives for the good of any relationships. It depends on the actual person.
That's a fact.
Somebody else said a two-parent, not so much. I think a man having a good relationship with his mother is more important.
That's right. That's what I said earlier. It's just like it's about the relationship that the child has with the parent, the single parent or whatever. Because you can come from a two-parent household, and that two-parent household could be instilling a whole bunch of nonsense in you. Yes.
That's right. I see I am Cher KIAD. She says, I know men from both one-parent and two-parent household that's both messed up mentally. So she's saying it doesn't matter. Another woman says, workout with Butterfly. Good morning, workout with Butterfly. She says, I don't agree. It's up to that person to grow up the right way in adulthood. It doesn't matter. I see somebody else says two-parent households don't mean nothing. A lot of two-parent households involves abuse.
That's right.
So what is the moral of the story, guys?
The moral of the story is stop generalizing. Everybody be generalizing. They just be getting on these podcasts and just getting on platforms and just doing these broad generalizations. If that works for you, if you want to just date people from a two-parent household, cool. But guess what, young lady? You don't even come from one. All right? So what's wrong with you? Let's start with you, man. What's your problem?
And what about the people with no parents? I know they like, hold up, yo.
Can I get in this conversation? You stupid.
You know what I'm saying? You know, people in foster care that's been raised greatly. That hasn't been.
People parents who died.
Yeah, people parents who died, and it's like they didn't get to be raised by, finish being raised. So it just depends, yo. So yeah, generalization is crazy for this.
One's raised by their grandparents.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? What if my parents didn't want me and I ended up getting raised by my grandparents? Then what?
Or you had your baby young and the grandparents helped you out until you got your baby together. Happens all the time.
Yes, it sounds just like a Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got Jess With The Mess coming up. What we talking about?
Trump nephew said he is not voting for him, honey. He voting for Kamala. So we gonna have to get into that.
That's his real nephew?
That is real nephew.
Wow.
Say, yo, what? I'm not voting for yo. You're a clown.
Damn. All right. We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess With The Mess.
The news is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Okay, so real quick, y'all know my slogan is the news is real, all right? But the first hour, I want to clear this up. So Offset was not confirming that Cardi is pregnant. In his caption that I read, people need to do the research. I'm at a public place gambling at a casino with a married 8-month pregnant woman. What the F I look like being outside publicly cheating? SMD. Okay, so the girl that he was talking about, the girl that he was that they was trying to say, his alleged ex, Pretty Red or whatever her name is, right? She actually commented and said, shaking my head, that wasn't with me. That man wasn't with me. I was already there with my husband's sister and brother. I'm 7 months pregnant. Y'all really have to stop with this type of behavior. And she also posted, it's completely crazy that I even have to do this. Please, it's not for me. Please respect my late husband. I am just beginning to grieve. Damn, she was in the casino. All right, having a night out with my family is definitely not an opportunity for clickbait. I am carrying the last gift of my husband will give this earth. All I want is peace. So basically, if you're looking for a story, there is nothing to see here. Please respect all families involved. Y'all make up things not caring about the impact. Please stop. Yep, and then in a picture, they didn't even really seem like close together, because now what I'm saying, they didn't really seem like they were close.
She probably just wanted a picture. She saw Offset in the casino. She wanted a picture.
Well, it seems like she knew him before, so she probably just said hello and kept it moving.
Exactly, and she was also there with her late husband's sister. Her husband passed away, and that's who she's pregnant by. She's 7 months pregnant. So no correction. Offset did not confirm Cardi having a third child or whatever. He didn't deny, but he also didn't put it out there. So that wasn't a story to break, y'all. So
it's also why punctuation is important, though. You got to have punctuation, because when you read
hear
it,
that?
I do hear that. What the hell is that?
Yo, niggas cut my grass show. Go ahead.
Who's dropping the cool bombs with Chris doing lawn work?
Stop it, man.
First of all, no. This is
That wasn't Chris doing lawn work? Who doing the lawn work, Jess?
It don't matter who doing lawn work. That's why I ain't want to say nothing anyway. No.
You act like we couldn't hear that.
Yeah, we heard that loud as hell.
Yeah, but it could be a lawn service. Why I gotta be Chris, yo?
Oh, I just assumed it was Chris. I don't know.
Why'd you assume it was Chris?
No, why? What made you assume it was Chris?
I don't know. He's the man of the house.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Yeah.
What you think?
Stop.
What's wrong with y'all?
Because you're trying to say something about Mexicans. Like,
I
no,
am
first
not.
of all. No, my lawn guy name is Geraldo, and don't play with him. Yeah.
Geraldo is definitely Mexican.
Yeah, he full blown Mexican. Chris is black and Mexican. So I don't trust Chris with the lawn.
Oh, you ever trust him with the lawn?
Hell no. No.
Just half of it.
That's fine.
Just half of it. Let Chris do the front yard.
Oh my
Just half of it, yo, yeah. Anyway, Donald Trump's nephew on The View. So his nephew's name is Fred Trump III. He appeared on The View to promote his book. It's called All in the Family, The Trumps and How We Got This Way. His book was intended to honor his father and his son, who are nothing like the rest of the Trumps, he said. He claims he grew up closely with Donald Trump and was one of the few people who was with him from his formative years. During the interview, the ladies on The View, they spoke on who he might vote for the 2024 election. That's what he said.
In the book, you revealed that you did not vote for your uncle in 2016 or 2020, and both times you voted for the Democrat. So is it too much of an imposition to ask you who you're going to vote for in 2024?
I believe in policy over politics.
Yeah.
And without question, Kamala Harris's policies are what I get behind. So I will be voting for Kamala Harris. And if I'm asked, I will campaign for her without hesitation.
Good.
Wow.
That's what's up.
Well, cool story, nephew.
Yeah, right. He also shared his thoughts on Donald Trump as a person.
Every family is complicated. Every family has their crazy uncle at the Thanksgiving table. Donald's atomic crazy, and I've seen it firsthand how he's evolved from crazy to atomic crazy.
What I thought was interesting was when Fred recalled some early memories with Donald Trump when he was like a 10-year-old little boy. That's what he said.
Twice he used the N-word. And what troubles me even more than that is that he did not know who slashed the roof of his El Dorado.
He assumed.
He assumed.
Yeah.
It was
the more revealing part.
And interesting, Sonny, about the same time, I had a bike stolen by 3 black kids. And unfortunately, my dad wasn't around at the time, so the police called and said, "We found your bike." My mom asked Donald if he could go to the police station with me. And they had this kid, and I remember he was my age. Donald he absolutely wanted to see this kid put in jail. And as wise as I possibly could be at 10 years old, I don't want to ruin this kid's life.
Yeah.
Just think of what that's going to do to this kid. Flash forward 17 years later, Central Park 5.
Yeah, wow.
He screamed out for the death penalty in a full-page ad.
Twice he used the N-word. What if the N-word is nephew? Okay?
Shut up, man.
What if the N-word was nephew? What if Trump tweets out, "I don't know that nephew"?
No, that's definitely his nephew. You gotta look at him here.
Oh, they look alike?
Well, I'm not gonna say that on this radio, but okay.
The kid that stole my bike.
You just gotta look at him. Look him up.
Kid that stole my bike.
They say that we be looking alike. Yeah.
I ain't want him to get arrested. I just want him to get beat up when they stole my bike.
I'm saying,
you never got your bike stolen?
Some black kids stole your bike?
Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to get beat up.
I stole a bike before and then got mad when they came to get it.
How you
like
get that? You steal a
bike?
What?
I did. Stole this old dude bike, and then when they came to get it, I got mad. Like, how am I gonna get mad? I stole their bike.
You stole their bike. You got mad.
Exactly.
Dumb. I don't have one. Give me one. You can get another one. Like what? That's so messed up. But that's Jess With The Mess.
Took my mongoose. All right. Anyway, Charlamagne, they really cutting your grass, huh?
Yeah, yo. Just
it sound like they flying a helicopter.
Nah, they got to blow the leaves. They got to blow the leaves. That's what you hear now.
And I got a lot of land, y'all.
Talk that talk.
It's gonna be it's gonna be going on for a minute.
All right. Well, donkey today. Who you giving a donkey to?
Man, 4 after the hour. We need a man named Lawrence Costa to come to the front of the congregation. Okay. He got caught with his pants down, literally. We'll discuss.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club.
Why would he pick that story?
He like that. The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Donkey up the day. Made it. Damn, the hee-haw again.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
I ain't trying to be donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called Donkey of the Day, and it really caught me off guard.
Damn, Charlamagne, who got the Donkey of the Day today?
Well, Jess Hilarious, Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, July 31st goes to a 45-year-old man from New York City named Lawrence Costa. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I come in here some days and I look at possible stories for Donkey of the Day, and some of the stories be so stupid that I don't even want to do them. Right? Some of them be so dumb that I'd be actually embarrassed as a human. And today is one of those stories, okay? It's also a reminder that destiny is not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. And you can't blame anyone but yourself for poor choices, okay? And Lawrence Costa absolutely made a poor choice. See, the NYPD released a video of officers arresting a man who fell asleep at a subway station in Brooklyn. He just fell asleep on the steps at a train station in Brooklyn, right? So I don't know if he was high, drunk, or just tired, but he was just laying on the steps, knocked out at the train station. Now, he wasn't just knocked out. He was laying on the steps, fast asleep, and, he had his pants sagging a little bit, and so something was sticking out of his pants. Okay? What you looking at me like that for?
I'm listening to your story.
No, you got a little smirk on your face. Okay?
Finish
that
your story.
shouldn't even make you smile.
Finish your story.
Right? This man was just laying there, passed out on the steps, pants hanging off him a little bit, and something was just sticking out his pants. 6:40 a.m. in the morning. Kids walking by, older people out and about, and he's just laying on the steps, passed out with something sticking out his pants. So police officers approached him on the stairs and asked him if he's all right. You good? Okay. Then he started to wake up, you know what I'm saying? Then one officer quickly grabbed, okay, this hard black thing that was sticking out his pants. And the NYPD News tweeted out, true story, it doesn't get much easier than this. Okay? All right? I am not making none of this up, okay? The NYPD tweeted out, it doesn't get much easier than this, all right? Man passed out on the step, 6:40 a.m., hard black thing sticking out his pants, and if you think that thing was anything but a gun, then you have been spending too much time on Pornhub, okay? This man, Lawrence Costa, who the police say they are familiar with, fell asleep on a staircase at a train station with an illegally possessed and loaded firearm just exposed in his waistband. Here's the thing, Lawrence had a hoodie on. I keep telling y'all, I don't understand this wearing hoodies and sweatshirts in the summer, okay? And if you wearing the Pooh Shiesty mask in the summer, you deserve to be stopped and frisked, okay? That's not no type of profiling. If you wearing a ski mask and a hoodie when it's 100 in hell outside, you just look suspicious. And this dude, Lawrence, is wearing a hoodie, sleep on the train station steps with a gun just sticking out his waistband. Jackpot, okay? Lawrence, God wanted you to go to prison. Yes. He was saving you from yourself. You was on the way to doing something extremely stupid that was going to cause you to really hurt someone and land you in prison forever. Now you're probably going to get some decent prison time because you got charged with criminal possession in the 2nd degree, criminal possession in the 3rd degree, criminal possession in the 4th degree, and local law violence. I don't even know what local law violence is, but you're going to prison for it, okay? And this, Lawrence, is an opportunity for you to get your life in order, get your soul right, okay? Prison ain't for everybody, but it's for you. Okay, I mean, you was clearly trying to be there. You got caught with your pants down, literally, and in the waistband of those pants was a Glock. Okay? You got a Glock next to you. Now you unlock. You got a Glock next to you. It was cocked, now you unlock. Eminem, bars. Okay? Nothing left to see here, folks. Please give Lawrence Costa the sweet sounds of the Hamiltones.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. Ooh, you are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
And if you think I'm lying about the tweet, just go look at it. At NYPD News. It doesn't get much easier than this. While conducting a station inspection, your NYPD transit officers observed a male sleeping on the staircase with a firearm in clear view. Officers wasted no time recovering the gun and let him continue his nap in the holding cells.
You imagine being on your way to go drop a body and you just take a nap.
You gotta take a little nap before you go murk somebody real quick.
A little tired. You get a little tired. I'm sleepy.
As soon as I wake up, I'm gonna go kill this. All right. Okay. All right, let me get this nap first, though. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. Now, when we come back, 800-585-1051. Earlier, a young lady named Kim, she called, and this is what she said.
I came from a single parent household.
Yeah, just a mama or just a daddy? Which one?
Just my mother, and my mama was a piece of work. I don't stand a chance in a relationship. All I heard all my life is I paid the cost to be the boss. I'm good looking because I'm from Brooklyn. All the time.
I'm good looking. You got a man now?
No. I'm looking for a man, but ain't nobody gonna deal with this. And my mother was an alcoholic. Alcoholic, and I don't even drink.
See,
I love people that know themselves. She said, "Ain't nobody gonna deal with this."
See? Well, that question is...
Hold on. First of all, drop on the clues bombs. We love a self-aware queen. She said, ain't nobody going to deal with this.
She did.
Do you know the level of honesty it takes to look in the mirror and know yourself enough to know that ain't nobody going to deal with this?
Or how many...
That's the most honest woman in the world. Ain't no other woman that honest.
She might have to be honest. It might be all the rejection she got.
But they'll blame it on everybody else, though. They'll keep getting rejected by all these men and blame it on the men.
It gets to a point where you got to look in the mirror. It gets to the point where you got to look in the mirror.
That's right. I love a self-aware queen.
I feel like she been knew that something was wrong with her because she was talking like she just it came from my mother. Like she knew. She knows.
She said ain't nobody gonna deal with that. Jess, open the phone lines. I need to know if it's more queens out here like her. I don't believe it is.
800-585-1051. Do you have some red flags that you bring to relationship and you know it's you?
It's you. Can you look in the mirror and say ain't nobody gonna deal with this?
800-585-1051. Earlier you were saying you had some friends that.
No, I just know some people up here that work up here.
Why you keep looking over there?
I ain't looking over nowhere.
All right.
I just want Sid. Can you? Is it you, Sid, or is it Taylor? Is it you?
Damn, that's 2.
Sim, is it you?
That's 3.
Michaela, you ain't here, but is it you?
4. 800-585-1051.
I know they ain't got
That's
no
what he
man.
said. He said they got their own red flags. That's what he's trying to say. That's what he said. That's the reason they ain't got no man. He said it's them. They ain't got to look in the mirror.
Just know that.
800-585-1051. We're talking about ladies. Do you bring red flags to a relationship and you got to look in the mirror and say, it's me? You know it's me.
Ain't nobody going to deal with that. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn it, man.
I love that level of self-awareness. I love self-awareness.
I'm going to hug y'all all when we take a break. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, if you're just tuning in, a young lady named Kim called early today from Brooklyn.
A self-aware queen. Don't just say a young lady from Kim. That was a self-aware queen.
A self-aware queen. We're talking about how sometimes she has to point the finger at herself in a relationship.
You should
this is what she
always
said.
point the finger at yourself.
I came from a single-parent household.
Yeah, just a mama or just a daddy? Which one?
Just a mother. And my mama was a piece of work. I don't stand a chance in a relationship. All I heard all my life is I paid the cost to be the boss. I'm good looking because I'm from Brooklyn. All the time.
You got a man now?
No. I'm looking for a man, but ain't nobody gonna deal with this. And my mother was an alcoholic. Alcoholic, and I don't even drink.
See,
I love people that know themselves. She said, ain't nobody gonna deal with this.
See?
Why? What if it ain't you? What are you talking about?
We never want to admit it's us. That's why self-awareness is so important.
Don't generalize that. We just
it's true.
Stop making stuff all general.
Nope. Self-awareness is very important.
Now.
No.
As a matter of fact, self-awareness is actually the only thing that can help you in life, period. It is very hard to look in the mirror and admit that you are your issue.
Now, Charlamagne also talked about possibly there's some women up here that might be dealing with the same situation.
Now, let me tell you what I like to do. I like to stir up waters to catch fish. You use the exact word. I said possibly. I ain't say it was.
Right.
I said possibly. And then I asked some questions of the people here. I said, Sid, can you be self-aware and say ain't nobody going to deal with that?
Correct.
I said, Taylor, can you be self-aware and say ain't nobody going to deal with that? Right. I shouted out Michaela and said, Michaela, can you be self-aware and ain't nobody going to deal with that?
I said Sim too, yes.
And then, I ain't going to say who the hit dogs were, but
But I will say this. I can tell Taylor ran track when she was in high school because she got in this room so fast and busted through that door.
For no reason.
You ran track,
For
Taylor?
no reason. Then you asked me a question, so I came to answer you.
Okay.
So can you look in the mirror and be self-aware?
I'm self-aware, and I said...
Wait, hold on. Let me introduce you. Taylor is one of our producers up here. Taylor, you heard what Charlamagne said.
She comes from a two-parent household.
I'm a daddy's girl.
So, Taylor, what did you think about what Charlamagne said? That it possibly could be you in a relationship. He don't even know you like that. He don't know if you got a man and what you got.
He doesn't know, but I said it is me for most of the part because these guys don't they don't limit up to my standards.
So you saying it is you?
Yeah, because I don't have time for the little boy stuff. And that's what I
No.
feel like a lot of guys keep coming with.
But that's not what I'm
Now,
talking
Taylor,
about.
I have helped you before.
No, you haven't,
And
Jess.
Yes, I have. Remember, you called me several times.
What are you
and I called you, and it's because you didn't know your worth before. Remember?
Oh my God, that is not.
You didn't know your worth.
Same guys.
Damn.
You came from a 2-parent
Whose side
household.
you on,
You should know
Jess? 'Cause
your
that
worth.
is not what's happening.
You didn't know your worth?
Y'all are crazy.
But that's not what we were talking about. That young lady that called said, ain't nobody going to deal with this.
Right.
So she's not saying that she's looking for somebody to rise to her standards. She just knows
she has issues.
Yeah,
and
she
problems.
got issues and she ain't nobody going to deal with that. That's what I'm talking
But
about.
everyone has issues. Though.
I was having a conversation with somebody else earlier this week, and it was a guy actually, and he said that he knows he has to do the work in order for him to have the relationship that he wants to have with the mother of his child. That's a self-aware person. Right. I respect self-awareness.
Well,
Have you ever been self-aware?
Exactly.
All the time. All the time. I don't blame nobody for nothing. Anything don't work out in my life, relationships, career, whatever, I go to me first. Because at the end of the day, I'm the only person got to deal with the issue.
Yeah, but but in every situation, it doesn't have to be you.
What do you mean?
If there's something that's going wrong in your career or relationship, it doesn't necessarily have to be
Yes,
you.
but
at
I
all
like to
times.
start with me first. I like to make sure that let me see what I didn't do correctly. I want to make sure I check off everything I need to check off before I go pointing the finger at other people. Don't nobody do that.
Doesn't seem
I know some real
man.
badly built women
This guy
who
is
swear men not attracted to
delusional.
them because
You're being delusional.
All right.
I know some real badly
this man
built
is
women.
going to die line.
Okay.
What? Hold on, one more thing though, Jess.
Hold
You
on,
ever seen a
Lauren.
badly built woman
Yes.
and they swear ain't no man out there for them,
Yes.
but they don't never look in the mirror naked at themselves
Yo, let's go
to
the
see
phone.
why men don't like them?
I'm
Go to the
not
phone.
Why did you sit?
Everybody on my 400-pound life.
Everybody on my 400-pound life got somebody waiting on them to die so they can collect the life insurance. That's what that's about.
So you're just saying it's just
Lauren, you
physical.
there?
It should always be physical.
Yeah, good morning.
Hey, Lauren, I'm sorry you had to hear behind the scenes stuff, Lauren. Now, Lauren, it says here that you're very clingy, and that's your problem.
Okay.
Yes. So, like, I mean, I'm married now, but I'm like, if you gonna take me back, if you at work, I don't care what you're doing. If you gonna take me back in like 2 hours, yeah, you're gonna get a paragraph.
In 2 hours?
I'm gonna be snapping. I'm gonna be telling my friends, and like, I don't know what he's doing. Like, my assumptions go crazy. My imagination, when you don't answer the phone or you just text me back, goes crazy.
You do that to your husband now?
Yeah.
What if he at work?
It doesn't matter. You've been texting me at work. Why you not texting me now?
And this is the thing. She found somebody that could deal with that. Them other niggas wasn't dealing with that.
Yeah,
so
that's
that's why
true.
she married him.
Okay. Well, thank you, Lauren.
Yeah, we've been together since our teenage years. I'm 30, about to be 33 tomorrow. So happy birthday to me. Oh yeah, follow me on Instagram. Roommate.
All right, have a nice day. See you later.
Can I hang up now?
Can you
Can I
hang
hang
up
up?
on
Can I
me?
hang
Have a
up?
good day. Have a good day.
Y'all say
You
y'all
know what
like
I'm
when I hang
saying?
up.
Y'all
When I hang
always
up.
worried about the wrong thing. Y'all always worried about the wrong damn thing.
Riri.
Yeah.
Now it says here that your red flag is you don't know how to listen to men.
Look at these self-aware queens. Goddamn. Off that talk, lady. Go ahead.
Personally, once I feel disrespected, then I don't listen correctly and I don't respond well.
So when you're in an argument and you feel like he's disrespecting you in an argument, you just turn him off.
Basically, or I don't give him an actual answer of how I really feel, or I just shut down and walk away.
Give us an example of the last time that happened.
The last time that happened, okay, so he was telling me about myself.
Okay, rightfully
He
so.
wasn't completely wrong. He wasn't. I just felt like it wasn't a time or place to tell me about myself in our argument, and I walked away.
See, don't nobody ever want to hear the truth. I'm telling you, when you hold that mirror up to people,
Goodbye, Riri.
people do not want to look in that mirror.
Let's go take one more until we
Hey, yo,
take some more.
Taylor. You need to hear all of
somebody,
this.
somebody in the comments say, yeah, she's very Riri. Hey, yo.
Now, Shay, you believe
What's
every
up?
man and woman wants to sleep with you.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Lord.
heavy. That's my toxic trait. And look, to be honest with you, on a 1 to 10, I'm a smooth 7. But I really like my bosses and them all joke about it because I be like, you want to sleep with me? Yeah, that's the problem.
Come on, give me your Instagram right now. Let me be the judge of all of this.
This is ass. How tall are you, Shay?
What's your Instagram?
I'm 5'2",
but I pick a 5'9".
What is your Instagram?
How much do you weigh, Shay?
115. I'm not even big.
Envy, I know we've been doing radio a long time. You don't have to ask these questions no more. Just tell her the Instagram so she can give it to us so we can look at her.
All right, Shay, what's your Instagram?
Trying to give it to you.
Beautifully flawed Creole.
Okay.
Beautifully. How you spell beautifully?
BEAUTIF.
Beautifully what?
Flawed.
Beautifully flawed Creole.
Underscore flawed.
Creole?
Yes.
Hold on.
Flawed.
I don't see that.
Beautifully flawed
Underscore
Creole.
Creole.
Beautifully flawed.
You got it, Taylor? Let me see.
Oh, I see it.
You got dreadlocks?
Yeah.
Yes, I have locks.
Okay. Everybody don't want to sleep with you. You
Oh my
good.
God.
You good looking though.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
but
it could
it's
be
my
a
toxic
personality,
trait. I don't
too.
act on it, but that's my toxic trait.
You smoke a lot.
I do.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, we can see you can smoke a lot.
You can smoke. I don't see no smoke on your page, but I can just tell. You got that. You got that tint around your mouth.
I do.
Jesus
People
Christ,
make my
son.
nerves-
But listen, she that home. She probably that home girl that's so cool.
Yeah.
Everybody wants her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
look what-
and she down to smash.
Look what the name of her kids are, Jess.
What?
Look at it.
Oh, mother of Trinity and Marley.
Okay. What you trying to say?
What that supposed to mean?
You'll
I'm
find-
naming
you'll
my,
find out
I'm
soon
name-
in
I'm
life.
naming my daughter Marley.
Yeah,
girl, and
just
they
naming her
just
daughter
trying to-
Marley.
Okay, yeah. So it's Eva. Like me, Eva Pickford's daughter name is Marley Rain, and my son name is Marley Rain.
Yeah, I'm just here to tell you, every man and woman ain't trying to sleep with you. I just want to put that out there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you need to know?
It's her personality, yo. She a flirt. She be, you know.
You can tell she uses a lot of filters because like some of the pictures don't look the same.
She be throwing herself out there.
Oh, Red dropped it.
Red, why you hung up on her? Salute the beautifully flawed
Creole.
What?
All right, 800-585-1051.
That's a lot of self-aware queens calling up here. I cannot believe this morning. This is new.
We're asking ladies, do you know that you're the problem, right? Can you figure out that you are the problem in the situation and the reason that you are single? That's what we're asking.
I'm shocked that so many women are calling up here.
Well, we'll take some
I'm
more calls.
surrounded by so many delusional women that it's just hard to know that it's actually women out there who can be self-aware.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I am not talking about you, Taylor. Taylor, why am I talking about you?
The Breakfast Club.
We are the Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, a young lady by the name of Kim, she called today.
Yes.
And she said that she is the reason that she's single. She is the reason that she has problems in her relationships. And this is what she said.
I came from a single parent household.
Yeah, just a mama or just a daddy? Which one?
Just a mother. And my mama was a piece of work. I don't stand a chance in a relationship. All I heard all my life is I can't call to be the boss. I'm good looking because I'm from Brooklyn. All kinds of stuff.
You got a man now?
No.
Are you looking for? Are you? Do you have that? Do you have?
I'm looking for a man, but ain't nobody gonna deal with this. And my mother was an alcoholic. Alcoholic, and I don't even drink.
See,
I love people that know they stuff. She said, "Ain't nobody gonna deal with this."
See,
I wish I got a
Thank
bunch
you,
of
Mama.
homegirls. I wish would look in the mirror and say the same thing.
Now, 800-585-1051. We're asking for your phone calls. And is there women out there that know that they're the problems, and we want to hear from
We
you?
love a self-aware queen, you know, and all I said in this room this morning, I asked a simple question to some of the young ladies up here. Can you have that level of self-awareness and acknowledge when it's you? And for whatever reason, I'm being attacked this morning. All I did was ask a question.
No, you triggered Taylor, yo.
Why,
I told you
though?
I've helped
They
her
said you're
plenty of
gaslighting
times,
Taylor.
and she's like, I'm helping her.
Why
She's
is
in
it-
therapy. Like, don't do that.
Why?
It's okay,
I don't
Tay.
understand. Taylor just is yelling at me, going crazy. I don't understand what I did. Excuse me.
Well, I'm on the live right now. Carmel _ Latarsha said, I got too much mouth for no reason. That's my problem.
See what I'm saying?
Juicy Misfit said, look, I'm the problem. It's me.
Juicy Misfit.
Yes.
God damn. I know a size 16 when I hear it.
Somebody said, Taylor, calm down. You seem like you're triggered.
Oh,
I'm always triggered all the time by this man.
that is not true.
Then Cara said, I am single because I am too accepting of men who don't have it together, but I pick them and then put them down even more when they don't meet my expectations.
God damn.
That's it.
All right, well, let's go to the phone lines. We got more people on the line. Hello, who's this?
Mary.
Hey, Mary.
Good morning, y'all.
You sound crazy the way you just said your name, Mary.
I'm just saying, it is what it is.
Talk to me, Mary. Why? Are you a self-aware queen?
Yes, I am, and I let people know. I have a disclaimer when you mess with me. So before we get together, I let you know
I'm liable to bleach your thing. Cut up your clothes if you do wrong. I tell them, once you hit this, we together. These are the stipulations, and most men still go for it.
Now, Mary, I think you need to change your therapist because you said on here, it says you'll bleach your man's clothes, you'll cut his tires, and you'll burn his ish, but you're in therapy working on yourself.
Yeah, she's working on herself. Give her a minute.
I'm trying to be a better me because I don't listen. I've been arrested for it before, and I don't ever want to go back to jail.
I respect you, Queen.
So knowing that it can land me somewhere, but I also tell people like, yo, don't do me wrong. We good. We can rock out. I got you. But the minute you disrespect me or make me feel the type of way, these are the consequences. This is what it happens.
You know why I'm not mad at you? Because you are giving men stipulations. You telling them what it is.
Nah, but see.
But most of them still mess with me, and that's the crazy part.
Because they want to hit.
But you can't. You can't.
No, but you know what? I can go through their phone, passcodes. I have no problem. A chick ain't never ran down on me in the street. No baby mama drama. No girlfriend beef. None of that.
But see, I feel like she the type of girl that when it's going too good, she can't believe it, so she do something to F it up. Like, because she already looking for
a reason.
To, you know what I'm saying?
Are you that type, ma'am?
Nope. Listen, if it's good, it's great. We good. I don't have to look for nothing. If you don't give me, no inclination that you're doing something, I'll need to do that.
Okay.
But if you do, and I catch you, you play with my heart, I'm going to play with your finances.
Damn.
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shorty.
You need more therapy. The therapy's not working. You might need
It's working. Give her a minute. Give her a minute. It's going.
She just said you play with me, you play with your finances. She's going to burn your stuff down.
She's going to talk about that in therapy later.
Jesus Christ. All right. What's the moral of the story? Why do you have those glasses on?
Take one more. Because when I hear all these self-aware queens, it just puts me in a mood. Like, damn.
You want to be a queen?
I want to rise to their level. You know what I'm saying? Like, take one more.
Hello. Who's this?
Hello. This is Andrea.
Hey, Andrea. And so we're talking about being self-aware and realizing that you're the problem.
Yes, I do realize a lot of the times I am the problem.
Oh my God, God is so good. Tell me more, man.
What do you do?
I am, first of all, an older woman, so I realize that I'm not dating very much because when I start dating, it lasts for a little bit and then they just ghost me for the most part. But I realize that I am stubborn and I am extremely, and I mean extremely, which I should be embarrassed to say that. I'm very selfish.
How old are you? You said you're older. How old?
I'm 55.
That ain't really that old. That's young, man.
55. Now, when you say selfish,
it's young, but I mean, wanting to meet someone and be in a relationship for the long haul, like for the rest of my life. You can't. I don't want to date a man with birds, turtles, animals, dogs, cats, because I want, at this age of my life, I want all of his time outside of work and close friends and his family.
Where you calling from? He's like you from Orlando.
No, I'm from Houston.
Houston, okay. All right.
Well, thank you, Andrea.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you and tell you
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't want to lie to you and tell you you're going to find
Really,
somebody.
I'm working on not being selfish. That's what I'm trying to do. But I still don't want to date a man with animals because he needs to be spontaneous, and I like to go. And if you tell me you got to go let your dog out, I'm going to be upset.
Well, what about kids then? You don't want no animals. What about a man with kids? Because at 55, he's probably going to find somebody with kids. They probably grown, but still.
They do need to be grown. Very grown.
Okay.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Lord have mercy.
What's the moral of the story?
Yo, somebody said when that girl said Mary, you should have hung up.
I'm inspired. I am inspired by the level of self-awareness that I heard in these women this morning. And I hope that self-awareness can be contagious and, maybe spread to this studio a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
What in the world are those glasses that you're wearing right now?
I don't know, but it's giving Charlene.
It's definitely giving Charlene.
Bye.
I don't know what he identifies as right now.
I identify as a self-aware king. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Anything you did the work on yourself?
I have done the work on myself. Anything else, Taylor? Huh?
Taylor, do you have any closing remarks?
No, exactly. See?
I know. No. I know my worth, and that's why I am still single to this day.
Yep, she is. I helped her find her worth.
But let me
Jess!
Let me just tell y'all, Taylor's in the gym. She's planning a vacation in December, and she gonna find herself a man, a good African man. Right? You going to Africa, right?
I am, but I don't. Hopefully, he's also more Americanized. No offense.
Yeah,
she means circumcised.
What did I tell you?
That's what she means. When she say Americanized, she means circumcised.
Okay, all right.
Don't say no offense. Did not tell you stop putting out disclaimers, Taylor.
That's right.
You don't do that. Just say what you like, what
That's
you
right.
prefer. What's
I hate it.
If you want a circumcised African man, speak that into existence. Put that on your vision board.
We got Jess With The Mess coming up.
Okay. You want a circumcised African man. I don't see the problem.
Jess, we got Jess With The Mess coming up.
Yeah, find out when we come back, yo.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Come on.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies. Don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Tesla recall. Okay, so Tesla is recalling more than 1.8 million vehicles because of a hood issue that could increase the risk of a crash. So the hood latch assembly may fail to detect an unlatched hood after it has been opened. Oh my God, real quick. Y'all not gonna realize. I mean, y'all call me dumb, whatever. Listen, why I thought they was recalling them because of issues that people was having in the hood with them.
No, the hood of forget it. Okay.
I can see why you would say that.
Yeah,
Why?
you know, because just listen.
Not really, but I'm not going to let my
than
sister be dumb by herself.
Okay.
Thank you. Listen, they said Tesla is recalling more than 1.8 million vehicles because of a hood issue.
You thought it was the hood,
I'm with
like
you.
they was in Baltimore?
Yeah, they
Oh
was
my
stealing
God.
them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Yes,
was stealing them. And they was
like
like, you know, if y'all going to keep stealing them, we're just going to take them all away. I'm with
Shut
you.
up.
I'm with you.
So, but anyway, an unlatched hood can fully open when the vehicle is in motion, potentially obstructing the driver's view and increasing the likelihood of a crash.
So the Teslas in the hood are good then.
Yeah, the Teslas in the hood. Yeah, y'all can see where y'all can keep riding them, y'all.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Keep stealing them. Yes. So Tesla began investigating customer complaints about the issue on Model 3 and Model Y vehicles in China, March 26th. March 25th. By mid-April, they identified the issue as a latch switch deformation.
Get
Tesla
information.
is currently
That's the
unaware.
Beyonce customized Tesla.
Let's get in deformation.
Yes.
Okay. So they're recalling some 21 to 24 Model 3s, Model S, Model X, and the 2020 to 2024 Model Y cars. So Tesla hasn't made any additional comments on the recall, but that's a lot of cars, y'all. 1.8 million. I always say anyway, like, at one point, my son wanted me to get one of them. I was like, I cannot. It's like driving a computer. Like, I cannot do that. I can't trust myself. I don't
like
even
driving
trust
a computer.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, computers shut down, they freeze. I'd be so scared to drive these like electric cars.
They pretty dope. Saves you a lot on gas and they're smooth riding. I like them.
I love how many charging stations I see for them because a lot of these, that's one thing that they got down, charging stations. Because remember, I had that Mercedes, y'all, and I could not find a charging station. And I was driving back to New Jersey from Baltimore.
I had the same issue. I had to buy an adapter. They have an adapter that you could actually plug it in at a Tesla station. There's like a little adapter I had to buy.
But this is a loaner. They need to give it to you.
Oh, I still have a loaner. I've had that loaner for 5 months. I still got that loaner.
Oh,
my car is finally finished today. But anyway, that's another issue.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyway, Usher announces concert film. So Usher shared a post to his Instagram announcing his partnership with AMC Theaters Distribution, Trafalgar Releasing, and Sony Music Vision. His concert film, Usher Rendezvous in Paris, will hit global theaters from September 12th to September 15th. Drop a clues born for Usher, y'all. Usher said, I'm gonna get all this money. I'm ready to. Did he ever speak of retiring at all? I feel like he's doing a lot before he just sit down.
I mean, the beauty of it is, what he's done in Vegas is so amazing.
Amazing. Yeah.
So it's just like, why retire? You could just do that for the rest of your life if you want to.
Right, I know.
And it's always sold out. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember when we had him on, he was saying like family is like he really liked to spend time with his kids, and his wife, and stuff like that. So I just wondered if he doing all this before he finally sit down.
I feel like Usher made Vegas sexy again. You know what I mean? Because there used to be a time when you would think of Vegas acts and you'd be like, oh, that's where you go when it's like over, right? Yeah. But it's like, nah, he made it to where you can still be very much alive in this business and go there and make it fly. Like I
there's
saw
many people. Yeah, there's New Edition in now. Jodeci's there now.
I don't know if it's true, but they were talking about Beyonce supposed to be doing like some big
residency. That'd be dope.
Las Vegas residency.
I didn't hear that though, but
really?
that would be dope.
That's what's up.
That would be dope.
That would be dope. But tickets go on sale for Usher's concert film August 6th at usherinparis.com.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be available in 2,000 cinemas worldwide.
Okay.
Yep. And lastly, JT speaks on being an artist in prison. So she sat down with $1 million worth of game. Our guys, Gilly and Wallow. Shout out to them.
Happy born day, Gilly. Today, Gilly born day, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Gil.
To Gilly.
Yep. She reflected on continuing to write songs while she was in prison. That's what she said.
Was there somebody in there that when you would write your raps, you would rap them too?
My white friend, her name Caitlin, put me hard on her.
Wait, hold on. Out of all the in jail, the white girl was your A&R.
Yeah, she was my A&R.
Okay.
She was my A&R, Caitlin. Caitlin would be like,
write that over there.
Caitlin, we'll be up at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
She's like, can I hear you rap? I'm like, no. So she's like, please. So I finally let her hear me rap, and then I'll go all night, like every day.
She used to give you feedback, like, no, don't say that, or they say this.
Hell nah. She used to tell me that. She used to be with it heavy, because it used to be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what's up. I mess with that. That's real cool. Little shout out to Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Jess with the mess, y'all.
Thank you, Jess.
You're welcome.
What happened just now? The pregnancy brain?
I'm having a contraction.
Oh, you're having a contraction? Oh, okay. You know, just 10 days away from that baby.
Breathe.
10 days away. So that really mean any moment.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4.
Oh, Envy, shut up.
We waiting to see what's gonna happen now. You all right?
I know. Yeah, I'm good.
Man, if your water break on the air, that'd be crazy.
That'd be amazing.
Period.
Nope. You ain't had that in 9 months.
You ain't had that in a minute. We just waiting
Have a blessed day.
just to see.
The People's Choice Mix is up next. It's
You want to
Breakfast
see?
Club.
I want to see.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, Charlamagne, yesterday somebody called up and said they wanted to talk to you about, I guess you had a Black Men Think event. They went to and they were talking about that.
No, I didn't have that event. I was a guest at the Black Men Think Tank in Cincinnati, Ohio this past Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so salute to everybody who came out there. I gave away copies of my new book, Get Honest or Die Lying. They have bought a bunch of copies to give to everybody who was in attendance, and it was just a good event, man. You know what I mean? A bunch of brothers out there, talking about vulnerabilities, talking about our mental health. Like I always say, the reason I love what they're doing, Black Men Think Tank, is because they created a safe space for men just to have conversations. There is no safe space for Black men to, have conversations with each other. And have conversations about the things that we go through. So, yeah, I was there Saturday in Cincinnati, so salute to everybody who came up.
Absolutely. All right, well.
Came out, rather.
Mm-hmm. When we come back, we got the positive note and more, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Jess, you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Contractions getting worse?
Hell yeah, they getting worse.
It's almost time, then. It's almost time.
It might be the day, then.
I know. I know.
We need to talk about what you're going to do when we on maternity leave, but probably now is not the time, right?
Not while she's having contractions.
Yeah. I thought about this yesterday because I'm like, damn, what if Jess have the baby in the next couple of days and we ain't even planning out what we going to do while she on maternity leave?
Yeah, because I love you, Jess, but I ain't doing rumors. I ain't talking about who's dating who's breaking up with who's cheating on who. I ain't doing that.
So who you want to come in?
Lauren LaRosa can come in here.
That's okay. All right.
Yeah. She can.
You hear what Jess just said?
She's good with, her brown girl grinding. She's her network. She's good with finding stories, finding details. She know what she talking about all the time. She do her research. So I definitely like Lauren LaRosa for sure.
You hear that, Lauren?
All right. Well, you got a positive note?
Yes, the positive note is simply this, man. I want y'all to remember I don't have to. Okay, I really want y'all to think about that. One thing that I came to peace with in 2024 is I don't have to. I don't have to go out of my way. I don't have to be the bigger person or try to maintain relationships. I don't have to fix anything I didn't break. I don't have to reach out to those who don't reach out to me. I don't have to support those who don't support me. I don't have to try to make everybody happy. Okay? Y'all have a blessed day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?